In this video we are going to control an LED with an input from a switch. For that you need a resistor and switch LED and few jumper wires. I used male-to-male jumper of wire here, the GPU pins which are going to use on this project. GPU pin number 3 that will be connecting to LED. And GPU pin number 16 that will be connecting into the switch. Let's start already. The resistor I used here on the last project is kept over here. So there is a ground trail. Then I wanted to find GPO3. That GPO3 is actually 5th position of the pin and the ground terminal. You can see the ground. The longer one is a positive and the shorter one is a negative. We can say the ground one. We have to connect it. So I have to connect properly. I'm taking it. I'm just finding the pin number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 one. The longer that I have to go and the shorter one go to the ground. So I just connected like that. Now the part of the LED's fixed. Now I have a switch I use to switch. You may also use 4-leg switch. I'm just connecting over somewhere here. 2 legs are connected like this. I wanted to make one of the legs of the switch to be connected to 3V3 volt. And the other one will go to the GPU pin number 16. That is 21st position. If you are considering by the pin number. Now I need one more connection. I'm taking another part of this and I want them to connect it to the 3 volt. So 3 volt on the side. When you're considering which is at the 5th position, that is pin number 36 will be actually assembly just connected over here. Now the circuit is completed. Let's start coding. Your GPU pin 3 is connected to LED and GPU pin number 16 is connected to, but that's in both pin as well as lead functions. Now import pin from the machine and import sleep from U-time. Record modules have been imported. Now we have to create 2 objects. One for LED and one is for the button. Let's start with the LED object. The LED is connected to GPA pin number 3. And this is an output pin. So pin out makes the pin as an output pin. We assign it. Now we have to create the object or the button. Here. We have to pass 2 more parameters. The first one is the pin number I am using here. GPA pin number 16 as the button pin, comma. We wanted to say that it's an input or output pin. This is an input pin because it is receiving an input. This command makes the pin to be an input pin. Then very important part internally we wanted to say the pin number 16 is pulled up or pulled up. Pull down means internally it is routed to ground. Pull up means it is internally connected to a 3V3 volt. In this case, one of the terminal of the switch is connected to 3V3. So when the switch is pressed, I wanted to receive that 3V3 voltage on the pin number 16. The remaining all the times internally it wanted to route it as a pull down pin. The command is pin pull _ down. This command makes the pin number 16 to be a pull down condition. We wanted to check what is the status of the button pin. We use while loop. So I just given while true, then we have to give the conditional statements. For this, I'm using an if and else condition. If you want to check what is the state of the button pin, so we can check if button pin is value. That's why dot is value supposed to be equal to 1. There are only 2 possibilities. It can be 1 if the switch is pressed. If it is not pressed, it can get 0. We are supposed to checking that if the switch is pressed, that means it is getting a value 1. So I'm giving a full command over here to complete the E statement. In this case, I wanted to make the LED to be on. We have to give a small delay to avoid the debounce effect here. I am giving a small delay like 0.1 second, or you can give a smaller value. Then if suppose it is not getting the value, suppose as 1, then whatever the other possibility that is 0. But we can use directly else condition. Because if it is not 1, the other only possibility is 0. So we can say that whatever the remaining condition is coming that you can consider under the L condition, we know that there is only one possibility that can be 0. So I made the let to be under the off condition here. Also you can actually use sleep. Okay, I suggest you can also print what is the state of the button. It is an on condition. Similarly, I can also use a print statement over here. This will help to see which is in the shell. What is the state of the edit? Let me upload this code you can save to the computer in the desktop. I have created a temporary folder. This is section 5 here. I can give a name. This is an extra project. So 6.3 any name you can give. But the extension must be with the py. Here I am giving switch py and you can save it. Now I'm getting continuously off. I'm going to press this switch. Now I'm getting on the same time. You can see over here, the LED is under the on condition. Now it's got identified. That particular button is pressed. Now it is made it as on and in the terminal it is printing on. But the time to print is 0.1 second. That means number of times it started printing. That's a little bit issue. It can be solved by the next terminal. If I'm going to take my hand, LED becomes off. It is right now printing off condition in your shell and I can press it. But this is not the efficient method here. The problem is that if I use print statement in each and every fraction of second, it is checking what is the value of the button and it is going to say that okay, make it off or on like that. So that is not the efficient. So we will be solving that in the next video. Subscribe our channel for more videos.